Can y'all hear me? Do I sound good? Do I sound clear? Do I sound close? Um, Let me turn this down. I'm watching Ultimate Girls Trip, which I'm liking so far. Um, this is your Cutie Content Guy, and I'm back for a brand new review. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 17, Episode 18, Reunion, Part 1. Um, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend that knows that one 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 friend. Come on to the channel, enjoy the content. Um, this reunion, baby, was tea. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Andy, and sometimes when Andy says, "Oh, this was the greatest reunion, the best reunion," blah blah, he just be putting on. But y'all did y'all big one first episode. Y'all did y'all big one. I enjoyed it. Andy was correct. Looked like it was a lot of fun. Um, and it seems like everybody can get it. Seems like everybody can get it. Shout out to Porsha, baby. Baby, shout out to Porsha. When I tell you, baby, when I tell you Porsha got the girls on YouTube and on Twitter mad, baby. They done moved the line about 16 times for Porsha. First, she didn't get the deed to the house. Then she can't maintain the house. Then she ain't getting no money from the house. Baby, I love it. I love it. Shout out to Porsha, baby. Ooh, Jesus. Shout out to Porsche, baby. Baby, they got people online tweeting about Porsche, baby. All they do is tweet Porsche, 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 Porsche. Don't make me call Porsche. Don't make me call Porsche. Baby, people online believe in a deported immigrant. They got people online believing an immigrant, baby. A scammer at that. They got people online doing whole videos about Porsche, baby. I love it. I love it. Shout out to Porsche. Season 18, if I was Porsche, season 18 will open up with a housewarming into my brand new home. You all are welcome. You all are invited. And when I feel like selling it, then I'll sell it. It doesn't affect your pockets? Not at all. You will never live in something like that. You will never live in something like that. Anyway, um, where do we? Baby, it's a lot. It's a lot. I got a lot of notes. So y'all gonna have to bear with me. We're gonna get through this like a team. We're gonna get through this together. And we're all going to enjoy it. So we're gonna be up here for a little second because there's a lot of notes. But like I said, I enjoyed it. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I ain't do nothing this weekend. Oh, I did watch before I started the review. I did watch. I started watching Super Mario Brothers, but I'll finish that later. I did start watching. Baby, I started watching The Last House on Netflix. Child, maybe y'all could have kept. Maybe y'all could have kept. Y'all could have kept that. Y'all could have kept that. Everything don't need a movie. Everything don't need a movie. Y'all could have really kept that. Like, but I mean, that's okay. See, pattern. It's her house to sell. It's her house to sell. But everybody don't need a movie. I watched it. I said, babe, what y'all trying to tell us? Get to the point. Um. Anyway, let me start the reunion, child. So the reunion starts up. Of course, the ladies are arriving. The ladies are all getting dressed. Andy, I think the only room Andy went to was Portia's, the star. Mhm. Um, we got to see Jarvis. Child, child, we got to see Jarvis, child. Jarvis walked into the room, baby, keep it. Keep it, baby. Keep it. That's what you had. That's baby. Cover the face back up. Cover the face back up. I see why you had the face covered. Cover the face back up. Keep it covered. Keep it covered. Um, yeah. You see, they showed Jarvis when she was getting ready. Uh, they they they. I don't like the fact that we didn't get to see that we didn't get to see Phaedra sitting down with Jasmine Crockett. I thought that'd have been pretty good. But Phaedra said she's going to run for politics next. That's what she's done everything that she wants to do. Now she wants to run for politics. Hey, if Big Heavy can do it, so can Phaedra. So can the head doctor. If Big Heavy can do it, the head doctor can do it too. Hell, child. Um, you said the Porsha haters no end to the hatred for that lady. I do believe she will come out ahead in the end. They act like they know that. Well, she already came out ahead. That's Sean. The crazy thing is, she already came out ahead, and they still mad about it. Porsha done bought her mama a house, cash. Pay me cash. Here we go. Here we got something to your live. Jarvis is cute. Here we go. Here we go. Not Jarvis. Not Jarvis. Um, where am I at? Look, if Jarvis your type, baby, Jarvis your type. Look. He got enough money. He got enough money. So, um, where am I at? Andy said Drew got her body done. She said she had a little nip and tuck. She said she had this worked on, that work on, and my booty not leaking. And my booty not leaking. K. Michelle whispered and was like, "Your mouth is leaking." Whack. Pinky says she don't ever want to hear the B word again unless it's other than she's having a baby. And she said her mom is really mad that she's having a baby and she's due in December. Why you are having a baby, girl, and your finances are set up the way that they set up, and you having a baby? Mm. You said Jasmine Crockett like Drew. She did like Drew a little bit. Hey, April Morgan. Um, she said she having a baby. Okay, you know. Okay, mm.
Oh, okay.
Andy said, which I do like this. Andy said at the reunion, each lady gets to ask their own question to another housewife. So they're kind of like writing their own question to the ladies. So that's kind of pretty interesting. I do like that. Um, I'm not a Porsha fan, but she ate with yes, she did. Yes, she did. Um, can y'all hear my phone in the background? Because I got YouTube playing because I want to make sure we don't have no issues. Let me turn it down a little bit. I want to make sure we have no issues. Pinky having a baby. Mm. Oh, you hear my phone? Okay, let me turn it down. Okay, my bad, y'all. Okay, I will be on. I will be this weekend. Coming up this weekend. Coming up. I'll get it. I'll be down there this weekend because I move next Monday on the 17th. Um, when was I at? Pinky having a baby. You know, I ain't baby. If you feel like you, oh child, let's just move on. But Derek ain't got the money. He can't get you out of debt. The restaurants got all these issues. You lose the houses and cars. You want to bring a baby into that world. They talk about being lesbian. Shamia said she kissed one girl before. They talk about the pelvic floor or the pelvic thrust or whatever they talked about. Um, And they asked was Black on the phone the entire time during a dinner. They said yes, the entire time he was there. The first question is for Drew. It says, with all the from Phaedra, with all the controversy going on, do you still want to be the love of his life? Talking about Drew says she looks forward to building a friendship with him. They bring up Drew saying she was in love, which Drew did not say she was in love. She said she loved him. There's a difference. Just like when I asked you, did you sleep with George or you slept with George? You know, it's a difference. Drew says she was not in love and they have not had sex yet. She's freshly divorced. It's been a few days. She's freshly divorced. K. Michelle said that means they had sex. That's not what that means. That's not what that means, K. Michelle. That's not what that means. They talk about Black's legal issues. I don't know why we're talking about Black's legal issues and Black is not even on the show, but okay. Drew says she's devastated because he seems like he's an amazing man. He does a lot for the community. And he'll handle it like he's a man. He'll handle it like he's supposed to. K. Michelle says this is why I didn't want to be connected with him, but you said you didn't know him. You said you didn't know him. Mm-hmm. She says because he takes advantage of Black women and he takes their money. Of course, we know about the controversy. Black stole some money from some women and they try to get the money back. Drew said that's a heavy allegation and with no evidence. K. Michelle said there's evidence. They talk about an endorsement. Of course, K. Michelle thought she was talking about hookah because K. Michelle wasn't listening. And Drew was like, "You have to listen, baby. When I talk, you have to actually close your mouth and listen." They keep cutting each other off. Drew says you are behind us. You get a lot of your gossip from behind the scenes. You really don't even know what you're talking about. She said that he lives in Thailand. He's a rich PayPal man. Drew said there's a lot of things I haven't experienced yet, and she brings out like this whole movie thing. I forgot what it's called, but they bring out this whole movie thing, and she started yell, cut it," and y'all know Drew whack, right? Pretty girl, but whack. Drew is a pretty girl, pretty girl, and she ate with that one comment. It's not leaking, but Drew is also very whack. If it was two girls I wouldn't bring back to the show next season, it'd be Drew and Kelly. It would be Drew and Kelly. They come back from commercial break. Shamia says, Drew, didn't you invest in Black's business? Drew said that's not true. I need everybody to grow up and cut it out. Kelly jumps in. Because y'all know people love to say Angela always jump in, but nobody never says anything when Kelly jumps in. Nobody ever says anything when Kelly jumps in. And she says, she said, hold on, she said that's kind of, pretty much saying that's rich coming from somebody who highlighted someone's business. You need to take your own advice. Drew said you came for me first. You just mad because I played the game better than you. Baby. Now I did laugh when she said Shakelly. I said, girl. She said, Shakelly, here go Shamia. Why she got to be that? She's her own person. Is she? Drew said she's happy with the work that she's done. She feels great, and she said that she's not ashamed. The next question was for Angela, talking about Shamia's body. Angela said, they said, are you jealous of Shamia's body? Angela said, honey, I've never been jealous. It's a long list of women. I'll be jealous before I get to Shamia. I said, girl. She said, I've always given her compliments. And she said, you said something about my BBL. She said, no, the bitch want us to see her BBL. She said, that's what I said. They started going back and forth. They said the social media beef between Kelly and Drew is hilarious. Porsha was like, y'all are shaming a person's natural body. Kelly says, I don't mind my body at all. I can show my body right now. She said I had my body did. She said I never had my body did. The only thing I had was my boobs done. Drew said you should get them undone. Pinky said her favorite moment of the season was arguing with Angela. Everybody said Angela won, but Pinky had heart. I will say this. I don't like Kelly. I don't like Kelly. And it's very interesting how everybody calls out Angela for jumping in, but nobody says nothing when the broke one jumps in. Nobody says anything. They never say anything. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, Pinky doesn't take herself too seriously. She cool. She cool. I think with this reunion, what it gave me, based off the clip for next week and stuff like that, it gave me that Pinky wasn't really beefing with anybody. She was like the mutual person, but it seems like at the reunion she had to find somebody to find somebody to beef with. But we'll see how that plays out. I still think that Pinky owes Phaedra an apology. Um, but yeah, they're going back and forth about the body and stuff like that. And Kelly, girl, you think you goddamn are a runway model. Porsha segment is up. Segment is first segment up. Now, mind you, man, we just getting the Porsha segment. All this that happened right before Porsha segment. Um, she opens up by making a decision to share her life. She said, "I didn't think." She said, "I didn't think the decisions that I make would have such an impact." She said, "When I'm with Sway, it's natural." And I love the touch of a woman. She said she's in love, and she said she's now being honest with who she is. Um, she said when she was dealing with other guys, she know how to be very submissive in relationships. But of course, when the camera comes on, she has to turn it on. And she said a lot of guys can't compete with that, which I do find very, very interesting. That men are still to this day and age jealous of a woman's success. Um, women make money, and if you want to be with a woman on that kind of level, you have to understand it comes with things. If you can't handle it, leave them alone. But don't take it out on them because they're successful. Wouldn't you want somebody to be successful? Or do you want a Kelly? And I'm not talking about the bag. She said her mom was really happy and her mom loves this side of her and she's just happy. Andy asked me if she could step away from her how she feels about Porsha. She says, "I'm happy for Porsha. I want her to find love. I want her to be in love." They mentioned Drew talking about you live in my life. And Drew pretty much said, "Oh no, I feel like I'm inspired by all the ladies. I share this with all the ladies. I am inspired by this." Do I think Drew is a lesbian? No, I think Drew is just a girl who like attention. I don't think Drew is a full blown lesbian. I just think she like the first guy to say hi to her. She just say hi back. She said the divorce is very fresh. At this point, she said she's trying to focus on the kids. And Porsha said Ralph can kiss my ass to make it seem like that Dennis was trying to fight for custody with Pilar, which is not true at all. Okay, Drew. Okay, Drew. Okay, Drew. I don't. You fighting for custody, Drew? You're doing a great job at it. Wonderful job at it, Drew. Beautiful job. You'll get those kids back in no time. You'll get those kids back in no time. There's a question for Kelly who was like, "Are you jealous of Portia's settlement? Um, you see that Porsha had a better settlement than you." She said, Kelly can't be worried about Simon's house when she's living in Shamia's house. What? That's crazy. She can't be worried about Simon's house when she's over there living in Shamia's house. They both talking about some hold on, whoa, hold on. And Kelly said, "Let's be very clear. I stayed at Shamia's house for 2 weeks until my house was ready."
Made the choice.
She said, Porsha said, but the point was it's not your house. That's the point. She said, "I chose to do that." Porsha says the house that you're calling Simon's house, I've maintained it very well. Kelly said, "You're paying Simon's bills." Um, Porsha said, you shouldn't be spreading hate to women when you're looking for support yourself.
Close the curtains on them bitches.
Of course, we all know that Porsha was awarded the house, and it's her house to sell, to maintain, to tear down, to tear up. Whatever Porsha wants to do, she can do with the house. Um, Porsha said, "I was awarded the house." I know you're not familiar with those terms. Kelly said, "I had a house. I sold my house."
Made the choice.
Kelly said, "I had a house. I sold my house." Porsha said, "You had to sell it." Kelly said, "Keep paying his bills. Just get that man his house back." And the thing is, Kelly be thinking she be eating. That's the crazy thing. Kelly thinks she be eating when she be talking, and he be like, "Girl, what are you talking about?" So, Kelly said, "Where am I at?" Angela jumps in and says, "Kelly, who house are you living in?" Uh, she said, "Who name is on it? Who name is on the lien?" Kelly said, "Don't worry about it. Sell a house. Sell a house." Angela says, "I live in a $2 million plus house." Um, she said, I don't have to sell homes." And she said, "I'm good." Portia said, "Girl, you literally got kicked out of your house." Andy even jumped in and said, those were her investment homes." Baby, even Andy had to jump in and say, "Girl, those were her investment homes." Where am I at? Andy said those are her investment homes. They said, "Kelly, you got kicked out your business, kicked out your house. You had fried chicken in Shamia's house." She said, "Baby, baby, the girl said you got kicked out your whole house. You got kicked out your whole life." Baby, give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Baby, give it up. Give it up. Baby, give it up. Angela said, "Maybe I can go borrow money from Greg." They kept saying, "Well, who is Greg? Who is Greg?" Portia looks at Portia looks at Angela and said, "Oh, that's the guy that's suing Kelly." Bitch. Bitch. Babe, when I tell you, yes, Portia, Angela, and Andy ate Kelly ass up. Portia, Angela, and Andy ate Kelly ass up. Bitch.
Close the curtains on them bitches.
Bitch. Jesus. Ooh, Jesus. Kelly, you can't win this. You're never going to win against Portia. You're never going to win against Angela. Girl, this is not anything you can win. You telling me go sell a home, girl, that was an investment home. I was around there playing. I was around there playing with an investment home. It wasn't my actual house. Y'all remember the season of Married to Medicine when Quad had that town? I don't know if y'all, let me see how good of fans y'all are. Quad had a townhouse, and Toya kept saying it was an apartment, and Quad was getting upset behind it. Carrie was on that season. I think it was a pandemic season, if I'm not mistaken. Carrie, the white girl that was on season one, walked up to Quad and said, "Oh, you have a nice home." Quad was like, um, "Yeah, it's a 40,000 with the elevator. It's a $40,000 home or whatever." And Carrie said, "Oh, nice. I have an investment home right down the street, baby, on the same block." Baby, this your real house? That was playhouse for me. That was play homes for me. That was a playhouse for me. This your home. This play. I was bored. I ain't had nothing to do. So I was watching HGTV one day and decided I wanted to do house flipping. So I took $2 million of my own money and decided to go do house flipping. We not in the same boat. We not in the same boat. I'm over here on a cruise ship, baby. You in a paddle boat. We not the same. We not the same. You can't hang with us. Hide the money, y'all. it's poor people round. You remember? Mm-hmm. That low ass, yes, that low ass apartment, yes. Andy old messy. Oh, now Andy messy. Here we go. No, I'm joking. They get back to Porsha, the star, and yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. So we get back to Porsha, and we learn that Mike and Phaedra both dated Porsha, or paid to date him, because he's in that paid actor. Um, let me see. She shared that she had already shared with what's the damn girl name? She already shared with Porsha that she had dated Mike or whatever. K Michelle jumps in and she says, I feel like, as coming into this friend group, I wanted to move forward with Porsha, but we were pretty much dating the ex. Now from my understanding, K Michelle, you didn't actually date that man. Y'all was on a TV show together. Like we was on a TV show together. Did you actually date him? Um. Anyway, Porsha brings up the ex that they were dating. Porsha said, "You're a married woman. There was no reason for me to bring that up." She says, "As I'm entering the friend group, it doesn't matter. You should have pretty much told me." K. Michelle says, I know that you didn't date him, and that's why I should not be listening to men." So this is the problem that all the fans were having with you, K. Michelle. Instead of you coming into this group, excuse me, I'm trying to fix how I'm sitting. Instead of you coming into the group neutral, or trying to put all the stuff to the side, or keeping it in the back of your head, you automatically listen to somebody who you weren't even in a real relationship with, right? So I don't understand why you were so mad at Porsha about some guy who told you, and you weren't even really with the guy. Like, you just be talking to be talking. So I'm looking like, hey, Michelle, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? You sound stupid. So Porsha says that man was never in the crossfire. I was trying to get to know you, but you weren't letting it happen. Porsha says, she said, I don't know who I'm talking to. Which K Michelle am I talking to? K Michelle says, probably four of us, probably four of them. Porsha said, no, baby, it's more than that. I said, girl. Ooh, Jesus. She said it's more than that. Porsha says, she said, where am I at? She says, let's go to pretty much like Porsha was trying to say, let's go to the beginning. K Michelle was saying that in an interview, I said, fuck you or whatever. And K Michelle said, are you hurt by that? And Porsha said, no, I don't give a fuck. So K Michelle said, so why are we talking about it? Well, we talk about the same reason we talking about Nash. That's why we're at a reunion. That's what you do at a reunion. You talk about stuff. So Porsche, so they start going back and forth some more. And she said, I text you, and no, I'm sorry. I had saw, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on, I can't do it. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on this girl. And Porsha said, I text you, and you said, let me iterate. I never meant to insult you. I never meant to do anything to you. I would never use miscarriage against you. And she said, girl, I'm so glad. Thanks for telling me that. Then your ass got back online and said, bitch, I almost died. Who am I dealing with right now? K Michelle said, you got lied on by the interview. She said, I didn't. She said, you got led on by the interviewer person. She said, I didn't go in on you. They led you right into it, baby. When I tell you, Porsha ate this next motherfucking line up. Porsha then says to K Michelle, she says, honey, I can't be led to an interview like you new girls. I said, bitch.
Close the curtains on them bitches.
She said, I can't be led into an interview like you new girls. So then she said, I've done this for a very long time. She said, I say what I want, I say how I feel, and I say what the fuck the words come out of my motherfucking mouth. I do how I feel, or I do what I do. She says, I don't have no PR training. Don't need none. Ain't going to get none. She said, I have lived, honey. I have lived. K. Michelle said, you lived a lot of lives. A lot of lives. Baby. Porsha said, so has your body. Woo, baby. Oh, my God.
Love it. I love it.
I love it. I love it. Baby, when I tell you K. Michelle was so motherfucking gagged, she said, close your glory hole. Close your glory hole. Close your glory hole. I have lived. I have lived. The big girl said, so has your body. She said, baby, what's wrong? What we going there? Oh yes. Baby, you fucking with a pro. See, K. Michelle, you so used to those girls over on Love and Hip Hop, not saying anything back to you, not going in on you, not, letting you have your way because you aggressive, you throw flowers. Baby, it's a whole different league over here. Baby, this is a whole different league over here, baby. This you gonna have to get in the field, girl. You gonna have to get in the field, girl. You gonna have to get in the field. And y'all can say what y'all want about Porsha. Porsha was tagging her ass, and she was tagging motherfucking Kelly's ass. Y'all can say what the fuck y'all want about Porsha. Y'all can get, not y'all literally, but people, the YouTubers gonna get up on here, the hate club, and get up here and talk shit about Porsha. Porsha was tagging them asses tonight. Read, honey. Read, honey. If this reunion is going to be like, if this, I'm sounding like K. Michelle, child, I can't get the goddamn words out. If this reunion is going to be like Potomac, the Tears reunion, where no one went against Giselle, it's going to be boring. I need the girls on the right side to come through because they're going down. Well, you got Kelly over there, so you automatically lost. You automatically lost. So they said, what? Everybody looking like, girl, what? That's your comeback, girl, what? So Porsha said, what glory hole do you have? You have enough for plenty men. Plenty men. You got your glory hole enough for plenty men. Now y'all know. Y'all know. K. Michelle. Baby, the rumor is the mama used to get around. She used to get around. Porsha says you stopped getting to know me once you got to know them. Goodbye. Yes. The hate club. The Porsha hate club. Yeah. That's what it's called, the Porsha hate club. She got a fan club and she got a hate club. And I know what, and the ones who been hating on Porsha, I know why they really mad. I know why they really mad. Can't tell the difference between you and Porsha is no one wants to be claimed by you. No, they don't want to be claimed, but baby, don't no man want to say don't no man want to say he was over there knocking down those sardines. Don't no man want to say he was over there knocking down those sardines. Because that's what I would have said. Well, honey, one thing about this glory hole, honey, it ain't got no sardines in it. This one got me a whole house. This one got a house. A house out the deal. Yours got sardines out the deal. Aegis wasn't even trying to. Aegis wasn't even checking for you, child. You don't. Maybe I didn't know nothing about her and Aegis until she talked about Aegis. I ain't never hear Aegis talk about her. You over there sitting on sardines. I do believe that once K. Michelle got to know the other girls, that K. Michelle stopped messing with Porsha. I do believe that. I do. And again, Porsha did nothing to K. Michelle. K. Michelle's just sensitive. And of course, her segment is next. She talks about country music. She says that as a black woman, even though she's signed to a major label, there's still certain things she can't do, and she's looked at as an angry black woman because you are, because you are. She said her and Castaigne are never going to break up. I don't give a fuck. She said she cheated on him and he walks around free balling. That's disgusting. I don't give a fuck what that man got in his pants. That's this. Have you seen what he looked like? Have you seen what he looked like? When she said that, girl, I don't. Girl. What about the in between club? Because at the Candy thing, the Fallon thing, I couldn't see her the same. I mean, that's fine, but I'm talking about what I'm saying is there are people who can't stand Porsha, and no matter what Porsha does, they won't even give her credit. I can't stand Kelly. If Kelly does something right, I'm going to give her credit. She hasn't done nothing right yet. But the thing is, it's like just give your opinion on the girl. The girl didn't fuck your husband. To say about an actual dentist is disturbing. Is he a dentist? I ain't seen him working on no TV yet. Where am I at? She said that they're never going to break up. Andy said, "Are you in an open relationship?" And she said, "No, she doesn't want to say that, but they both cheated on each other." She said, "We're not in an open relationship, but I'm not going to let some strokes throw what we have away." Ill. Andy said, "I think you're a gay man," and everybody started laughing. And he said, "Well, what I mean by that is that gay men have a more relaxed attitude about sex." I will say that's very true, and I think again because we are men, our the connection is not as the connection is like men can go fuck a hole in the wall. They don't have to have no emotion behind it. They most of the times just trying to get one. So I understand what Andy is saying. Um, she says what people don't understand is that when you have a whole bunch of surgeries, it affects your sex life. So there might be things that my husband wants to do. He never actually comes out and say it, but there may be things that he wants to do, and I just can't do it because I just had surgery on my botched body. Shamia jumped in and was like, listening to K Michelle, I feel like what Drew said was very hurtful. What Drew said was very hurtful. Where my clip at? It's not over here. Let me play this one.
Girl, please stop talking. Please.
I feel like what she said was just very hurtful.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
And Drew was like, but I was talking about myself. Angela said, girl, you the last person to talk about anything. She said, I wasn't talking to you. She said, but I'm talking to you. K Michelle says I have oh, Drew says I haven't hit it now. K Michelle, you better than me because I would have said it. But she said I haven't even said anything about you. She said our beef is very surface, and Drew said you've already said everything. K Michelle said actually no, I can't. K Michelle, this is where I call you weak, honey. I would have ate Drew up. Baby, I would have ate Drew up. Girl, you worried about my motherfucking body leaking. Yeah, my ass leaking, bitch, but I can see my motherfucking kids. My ass may be leaking, bitch, but I can take my motherfucking kids to school. I ain't got to leave out no motherfucking house. You and Kelly got something in common, baby. Y'all Whitney and Bobby, y'all got something in common. I go look for houses because I want to. You gotta look for houses because you have to. Michelle, you should have ate Drew up. You should have ate Drew up. I give her credit. I see what you're talking about because she did eat that girl. She did eat the girls up this episode, and buying her mom a house is always a win for me. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like that's all. That's all I'm saying. Like you cannot like Porsha, but got to get a girl credit when credit is due. There are people who don't even want to do that. Like you see him over here. I'm not a fan of K. I don't like K Michelle on this show, but I would have ate Drew up. KK is no better. Actually, she might be worse. Her parents raised her son. But let me tell you something. That's by choice. But Caribbean girl, that's by choice. The courts didn't tell her to do that. The courts didn't tell her to do that. I wanted to be a singer, so I asked my mama to raise my child. The courts said you a bad mother. Let's try the father. Let's get the father primary custody. There's a difference. There's a difference, honey. There's a difference. I was over here watching Ultimate's Girl Trip. It's like it's gonna be kind of good. You see Giselle over there being messy. Oh, they doing a preview right now for the whole season. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to watch the little preview. Sorry, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Where am I at? My bad, y'all. My bad. So, Angela said, girl, you the last person to be talking. They start going back and forth about who could have said what. They could have said this, blah, 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 blah. In my opinion, K. Michelle, you let Drew get off easy because I would have ate Drew up. K. Michelle says, Drew said, I was excited to get to know you, but you came in already, like you already came in with this attitude or with this approach or whatever. I wanted to get to know you. I was excited to get to know you. K. Michelle says she's having reconstruction surgery on her body. She's going through reconstruction. She has one implant out and one implant in. She's the doctor she went to go see. She said he was not certified. She said that being on this platform showed her how to socialize with women, and that she really does have some issues or whatever. And she said if I could do everything different this season, I would have waited instead of trying to get ahead of it. Porsha was like, I'm sad because I really wanted to get to know you. I was excited for you. I didn't have any other friends on this show. I was a lone wolf on this show, and I really wanted to get to know you. And that just did not happen. I will say this. I'm glad K. Michelle can take ownership that she fucked her body up. She knows she fucked her body up. And I would never have went to an uncertified doctor. I don't give a fuck who was out there doing it. I wouldn't have did it. Drew got her that Facebook market, yes. Craigslist. No one is calling out Drew. What they Giselle tell Mia? They need to say that to Drew. What it just? Oh, you're a bad mother. You're a bad mother. Phaedra and her monologues were so annoying. It wasn't no more annoying than Kelly bitch ass jumping in. Where am I at? They want to know what's going on inside K. Michelle head. Who done told you this? Who done said this? Name them. If you say their name, you're a horrible. Yes, you're a horrible mother. Say their names. Leave it at the playground. Like I told Leonard, say their names or leave it at the playground. She said that some of the bloggers, ladies will call around about the bloggers to ask about K. Michelle. They trying to figure out like, okay, girl, well, who? She still don't say who. She said Ashton then told her something, or Nashon, whatever the damn name is, and told her something. She said most of her experiences were off camera, and she would always tweet them. Andy said, "You're very sensitive," and she said, "Yes, I am." She said, with the miscarriage comment, she said I was only an hour out of the hospital about the miscarriage. Porsha said Porsha said I had you in a safe space. K. Michelle says, I didn't know Phaedra. I didn't know Cynthia. And I got people over on the wall doing nails, and all I hear is the word miscarriage. Porsha said, I represent Marsha Dimes. My daughter is a rainbow baby. I apologize. I never meant that towards you. K. Michelle said she takes accountability also. She didn't apologize. She said she takes accountability also. She also says that she uses Twitter as her confessional. Andy said, word of advice, don't do it again or your ass is fired. Andy said, don't do it again or your ass is fired. Now, I know y'all caught that. Andy said, don't do it again or your ass is fired. One blogger, Jason Lee, the one that said the queen died, the one who said all this stuff right. And yes, like I told Leonard. Somebody asked K Michelle, why were you in such a rush into making friends with Kelly, Pinky, and Shamia and not the other ladies? K Michelle said, I was in the hospital. Shamia was the first one to show up. I knew Porsha was on her way. And she said, I try to stick up for the ones who might be getting bullied. She said, that's my character. I stick up for those girls. But K Michelle, Shamia wasn't being bullied. Nobody on that stage is being bullied, especially not Shamia. The audience wants you to believe that Shamia is being bullied because they don't like Porsha. But Shamia is messy as fuck, just like Candy's messy. But they hide their hands. They throw the rocks and they hide their hands. Shamia is messy. I'm not. Andy said, stop. Every reunion, I tell y'all this. Every reunion, I tell y'all this. I got a LG TV. Life's Good. A LG TV is called Life's Good. LG, one of the top TV brands out there. Y'all down there with them Samsungs and those Vizios, y'all don't see what I see. Y'all TVs don't right. Y'all TVs don't work right. My TV, Andy said, stop tweeting that shit or you're fired. Put your phones down. Stop watching it on your iPads. Baby, go down there to the Target and the Best Buy. They got a sale right now. Go down there to the Target and the Best Buy. Get y'all LG. When y'all get y'all LG, y'all see what I'm watching. Andy said, don't tweet that again. Your ass is fired. Caribbean girl know what I'm talking about. Y'all TVs don't be working. I heard Andy say, tweet it again and your ass is fired. Oh, I'm sorry. He said, don't tweet again or your ass is fired. If like, me and my Roku doing just fine. There you go. And V Spencer, you heard what I heard, didn't you? Andy said your ass tweet again, you fired. Andy said you tweet again, your ass is fired. He put her leaky ass on notice. Yes. Here's your 2-week notice. 2-week notice. Young hearts die free. He said. He said you're fired. Yes. He said so. I'm not. I be feeling like y'all be thinking I be lying to y'all. That's not who I am. I don't lie to y'all. I get up here. I take this stuff very seriously.
Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. Y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my
I can go. Hey Richie. Where am I at? So, she said she'd be sticking up for the girls who be bullied. I don't know where those girls are at. Wrong show, because they're not on this channel. They're not on this show. Drew's question was to Shamia. It says, Drew, what was your intention on telling K Michelle that the women of Atlanta don't want to be her friends? When you with those kind of comments, you do realize that can influence somebody's perception before they get a chance to meet the group for themselves. Shamia said that wasn't for the ladies in this group, it was for the ladies on the outside world. She said, K Michelle said it's about K Michelle pretty much was talking about what's the damn girl name? Rashida. This Rashida store? Oh my God, me and my daughter was baby. Y'all know I love Brandy down. Y'all know I love Brandy down. But girl, you was not talking about some girl with Rashida store. Girl, come on. This Rashida store? Me and my daughter was just talking about Rashida. We were just saying we gotta get to her store. But K Michelle pretty much is saying that Candy, Rashida, Toya, and all those girls like Mean Girls of Atlanta. I can see it. And Shamia was saying that I went to go hang out with Candy and some other girls that K Michelle is not cool with. And they start to speak of it, whatever. So Andy starts asking Shamia a question, and she says, so he says, well, can you speak on it? And K Michelle says, well, I'm gonna let Kay speak on it because she's actually the one who ran and talked about it. They start going back and forth. Kay was like, I did not run and talk about it. You talked about it. They start going back and forth and stuff like this. So before they get into it, they take a break and they go into we're taking a break. Cynthia get ready to hit the stage, and that was the end of the episode. I told y'all Shamia messy, right? I told y'all Shamia is messy, but this the woe is me girl, right? Y'all only do that because people only feel bad for Shamia because of what she got going on inside her household. Outside of that, Shamia is messy, and we know she's messy. And we get ready to see Shamia and them go back and forth about it. I thought Drew asked an excellent question. And I want to know the reason behind it. What's the reason behind it? What was the reason? What was the reason? I want to know what was the reason behind it. Other than that, that was a great reunion. I enjoyed every bit of it. The girls on the left side were eating as per usual, and it looked like Phaedra get ready to tear Pinky apart. Pinky and that baby, like she ready to tear Pinky and that baby, Pinky and the brain on up. Candy is going to drop Shamia eventually. Probably so. I said this a while ago. I do think that whole beef, Rashid and them should have stayed out of it. Toya and them should have stayed out of it because we seen Myth hits get ready to pounce on Toya. So I thought they should have stayed out of it. That's Drew's. That's K Michelle's things to get to. Yes, Drew's question activated the next part of the yes. Let's get it started. You were being messy is pretty much what Shamia was saying about you. And what's so interesting is because we don't like Porsha, but we like Shamia, we're not going to give it to Shamia, we're only going to give it to Porsha. What was y'all thoughts on the reunion? I'll drop the link for a second. I enjoyed it. Kudos to the girls. Kudos to Andy's. I enjoyed this reunion. I'm ready for part 2. Now I don't know how I'm gonna do part. So okay. So before I do that, part 2 of the reunion, y'all not gonna get from me until probably Monday or Tuesday. Sunday, I think I'm gonna get on the highway and head on down to Atlanta. I move in on Monday, so you'll probably get it either Monday night or you'll probably get it Monday night or Tuesday. I'll see how I'm feeling, but you will get it those 2 days. But you won't see me next Sunday. I don't know. I enjoyed the reunion, y'all. I enjoyed it. Maybe they was eating Kelly up. And baby, anytime maybe the host jumped in and was eating Kelly up. Baby, come on. This reunion gets
Close the curtains on them bitches.
This reunion was good, y'all. This reunion was good. I enjoyed every piece of this reunion. It was also like, and what I will say this, I do like the fact that when Porsha and K Michelle was going back and forth, they were hitting each other, but they were also laughing at the same time, and you could tell that they want to be friends. Portia's the star, honey. Andy said it. Andy said, "Baby, you're the star of the show. You're a big star. This is your platform. You're the star of the show. First chair. That's why Kelly really mad. Kelly thought she was gonna come on this show and take the spot. Baby, that girl said you over there fried chicken out Shamia's house. Baby, that girl said you got kicked out your whole life. Oh, baby. Yeah, I'm driving that child. Yeah, so I'm not looking forward to that drive. I think that's why I keep putting this shit on hold. I just changed the date. I'm coming down there every day. Ooh, I don't want to drive. I was watching the Ultimate Girls Trip, a waste of damn time. Well, it was over there. The first episode was Orange County. Nobody watched no Orange County. Vicky talking about something. I put y'all on the map. Atlanta put y'all on the map. Atlanta came in, baby. You opened the door, like Porsha said, girl. You opened the door, and we kicked the door down. You had the door cracked. We kicked the door down. Yeah, Jarvis revealed his face, baby, and put the mask right back on him. Put the mask or the blur or the helmet right back on Jarvis' face. Put it right back on his face. They showed Jarvis' face, baby. I said, oh, okay. Oh. Carlos said he was fine. Look at Carlos. Look at Carlos, Joe. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What else? So I guess when I'm finished with this, I'm gonna go watch. What I need to? I need to watch Bad Boys Club. I need to watch the unedited version, the uncensored version of the reunion. I'll do that tomorrow on Peacock. I like to hear them cuss on Peacock. I wanna see your Peacock, your Peacock. Y'all know it's the red race run, right? Maybe nothing but a bunch of punks. Nothing but a bunch of punks, girl. Um, Baby Pinky pregnant. I like Pinky though. She cool. She can come back. Here go K Michelle. Can't gag me about something I talked about to the whole world. Oh, baby, she gagged you, K Michelle, because you wasn't expecting her to say that. Here we go. You still trying to convince us that he cute. Okay. You still trying to convince us that he cute, child. Okay. Okay, baby. Okay. You got it. You got it, baby. You got it. Pinky is the only one that said that needs to come back. On that side needs to come back. They all can come back except for Kelly. We know Shamia coming back. We know she coming back. She did just enough to come back. Um, you said you watching House of Dragon right now. I don't watch that. What else, y'all? Is that it? What else? Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? They ate Kelly up. Phaedra could be a friend of. Mm. They ate Kelly up. Porsha ate K Michelle up. Angela clocked Shamia's fakeness. Drew had a couple good digs. K Michelle did a lot of mumbling when it came to Drew. But yeah, what do you think? What I think about Stephon Diggs and Chris? Pay Chris. K Michelle's a Twitter gangster. I'm glad Andy told her to stop going on Twitter and speaking confessionals. Yes. You know what else Andy told her? Charlie, you know what Andy told her? He said stop tweeting, your ass will be fired. That's what I took from it. That's what my TV told me. Oh, he did ask about the money comment. Yes. Andy asked about the money comment, and Phaedra said, I don't see Porsha dating nobody broke. Who would do that? That would be crazy. And Porsha should have said Kelly. Porsha should have said Kelly. That's how I know me and her ain't the same. I had a house and I sold it. Oh, did y'all catch Porsha? Did y'all catch when Porsha said, you heard that too? Thank you, Shar. Thank you, Shar. Thank you. You heard Porsha say, baby, I'm 45 years old and I'm the standard. You heard Porsha say, baby, I'm 45 years old and I'm the standard. That girl said, I'm 45 years old, baby, and I'm the standard. So now we know where Kelly got that from. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Where Richie B at? Where Richie B at? Um, text her. She said she was just here. Oh, what's she? Hold on. She might be watching House of Dragon. Let me see. Let me see. Let me get on Twitter and see what she looking at. She watching Ultimate Girl. That girl ain't doing nothing. Tell Richie get her ass over here before I get up off this off this damn thing. Shamia is a good one because when Andy asked how she felt about her relationship, Portia's new relationship, I would have said fuck her and yes. That's how I know. That's how I know Shamia still want to be her friend. That's how I know Shamia still want to be her friend. Because I would say I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about her relationship. Because you see Portia's response. I don't give a fuck about what that girl over here talking about. This could be a two-parter and wrap this up. No, baby, no. Baby, we got to marinate on this. Baby, this is a good, baby, I don't know what y'all looking at, baby. This is a good reunion. We got to marinate on this. We got to marinate on this, baby. This is a good reunion. Yeah, we need all three parts. No, Andy, and baby, this is a good reunion. And then the thing is, the girls are asking questions too. And I forgot who said it in the comment, but Drew question got the next part of the reunion activated. Yes, we can get into some shit now. But I would have said the same thing. I would have said, I mean, I don't give a fuck about Porsha or her relationship or that nigga she dating, whoever she dating. I don't give a fuck. But that's how I know Shamia still want to be her friend. And what Shamia gonna try to do is take the high road. I see. The thing is, you got to know a girl like her. She gonna try to see the high road. Oh well, you know, we just friends. We just friends. She soft and she whack. Baby, that girl. Baby, when I tell you, baby, I think baby, Porsha said I can't be led in an interview like you new girls. I know exactly what the fuck I want to say, how I'm going to say it, and what intentions I have behind the words that are coming out of my mouth. You stop getting to know me when you started getting to know them. Goodbye, bitch. 8. 8. But the people gonna tell me Porsha didn't do nothing. The people gonna tell me, oh, Porsha wag, she didn't do nothing. Baby, Porsha 8 but Porsha 8, the college graduate that yodeled her the way through college, ate her right on up. Y'all know how y'all can say Porsha stupid? Porsha ate her right on up. I can't be led like you new girls. Even though my favorites are down bad, it's a good reunion. Baby, it might be time to switch. It might be time to switch teams. And says I was thinking the same thing that she still think there's hope. If she truly didn't give a fuck, she she would have speak her speech for her. Yeah, she care. Kelly is the one that y'all should have asked that question to because Kelly would have said, I don't give a fuck about that. That's what y'all should have asked that question to. Kelly would say, I don't give a fuck about that. But Shamia's off and she whack. Yeah, that's why she's sitting third chair. Girl, you dropped that bomb and you still sitting third chair. And when Porsha said, I can't be led like you new girls, couldn't nobody say nothing. Maybe them girls ain't say nothing. I would have ate Porsha up those girls a week. What were we gonna say about Porsha? What would you have said about the queen of the show? I bought my mama a house. Kelly couldn't do it. I got a new house. Kelly couldn't do it. What was you gonna say? I don't know who Porsha been around, but she doesn't act as dingy and brain bad anymore. Or is it just me? Yes, baby, you Porsha put no, baby Porsha was baby that was an act. Porsha letting y'all know, baby, this is who I really am. This is who I really am. I was putting on the act for y'all to get on the show, baby. This is who I really am. This is who I really am. I have lived. You've lived with a lot of bodies, and so has your body. K. Michelle said, K. Michelle was over there sound like a Missy record. Close the glory hole. Girl, what? Girl, what? Anyway, y'all. Let me get up off of here. Let me get ready for tomorrow, y'all. Get ready for the work day. I will talk to y'all. I probably really won't talk. I'll try to talk to y'all before. Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm supposed to be in North Carolina. So the way that I'm doing this is I'm not trying to do a full drive because I'm being lazy. I think I'm gonna go to North Carolina for a couple of days and then go to Atlanta. I would have said any and everything. You're not gonna eat me. Okay. Look, I'm with you when you're right. Babe, I just want to start saying stuff. Baby, sometimes you just got a windmill. Somebody will get hit. So I'm supposed to be saying I'm taking a drive. I'm gonna go to North Carolina first and then go to Atlanta. So I'll be in Atlanta Monday. I think I'm gonna leave Maryland probably Wednesday. I'm gonna leave Maryland Wednesday. And kind of take it from there. I wish I caught it at the very beginning. It's okay. You can always go back. You can always go back and watch. But thank you for the support. Yeah, I know. I just be speaking my mind over here. I be speaking my mind over here. I just be running my mouth and speaking my mind. Why Porsche got these big old stupid heels on? Excuse me, sorry. So, anyway, y'all, I will talk to y'all. I'll try to talk to y'all this week. If not, I will definitely see y'all. You know what? I will. You know what? I'll come on. Maybe Wednesday. I can't make no promises. I speak my mind everywhere. Hey, baby, that's who I am. Cause I don't. I just try to. I don't try to be biased. I just. I just try to. I speak what's right. It says I'm gonna have to take you to Cleveland Avenue and the West Side to break you into Atlanta. Okay, girl. I was away. Shit. Shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I was over there when I came down the first time to look at places. I was on Cleveland Avenue because I always try to figure out like where the hoods are at so I can stay away. To see like what's like what's like Baltimore hood, and I was like, oh honey, baby, I was driving down Cleveland Avenue, baby, and I was just rising.
Oh, huh?
I was driving down there, baby. I said, whoa, honey. Because up here we got MLK and Pennsylvania Ave and all those places and stuff like that, baby. I was on Cleveland Avenue. I just said, wow, this must be where Kelly be at. Happy Sunday. So you can find a trade. I don't want no trade from Atlanta, honey. I don't want no trade from Atlanta. Baby, all the trade in Atlanta got to wear red dresses. No, thank you. And that's not trade to me. No, thank you. I don't want no trade. It says, "Woo, baby, I don't even like stopping at the red." Girl, I just at the red light in the car, just hurry up. I no, I'm moving over. I'm moving. I'm moving. Oh my goodness, I'm moving over. Um, over there on La Vesta. La Vesta. Um, I'm moving on the good side of town. North Druid Hill area. They say that's a good side of town. Y'all let me know. New North Druid Hill area. Is that what it's called? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm not gonna tell y'all the name of my property, but let me see before I get up off of here. Uh, um, it is. How can I see the map? Oh, maps. So I am over here. I'm over here. Taco Hill, is that how you say it? North Druid Hill. Um Emmer University, is that how you say it? I'm over in that area. Yeah, I'm around. Don't it sound classy? Don't it sound real classy base? I thought, oh, that sounds real classy. I like this. North Druid Hill is nice around Sandy Springs. Yeah, I'm not sorry. I'm not far from Sandy Springs. Tucker, is it by Tucker? Is it by Tucker? Let me see. It is Brookhaven area, kind of close. Buckhead, North Lake, Tucker. Yeah, it's not too far from there. It's not too far from there. Yes, you're in a good area. Thank you. And don't it sound classy, base? Yes, Druid Hill. So when we think of Druid Hill and Caribbean girl, she'll understand. We think of Druid Hill, we think of the group because we got a Druid Hill out here too. But our Druid Hill, and you picking up college trade, boy, I would never. Boy, college trade. What like motherfucking Sydney Star? JW, you can go. JW, you can go. JW, you can go. What like motherfucking Sydney Star? What the fuck I'm gonna do with college? What the fuck I'm gonna do with a college trade? A lot of traffic that way because of the CDC. Oh, I'm by the CDC. Oh, Taco Hill. Okay, I'm by the CDC. Oh, let me go over there and find if I can see I get a job. See what the fuck going on with our food. The traffic is insane over that way. That's what I heard. Everybody that I talked to said the traffic is insane. No, I did hear that. Yeah, because look what you said. I want college trade. Look what you said. That's offensive. You've already worn out your welcome, baby. Yes. Just like the punks in New Orleans, baby. It's time to go. The VC. You'll be okay. Just a lot of traffic. Okay. So where they be doing the car break-ins at? Okay, look, before I go, tell me where to tell me we'll do this again, of course, but tell me where to stay away from. Tell me where to stay away from. All I know is 4 minutes from me is a Home Depot, a Target, a Best Buy, a Waffle House, and then across the street from me is a CVS. I mean, it's a CVS and a Publix. I don't like CVS, but it's a Publix across the street. Anywhere in Atlanta. Here you go. Don't come on here. Let me say something, JW. Don't come on here talking shit about my motherfucking state, my city. Don't come on here talking shit about my motherfucking city now. First you call me Sydney Star, now you talking shit about Atlanta. Wow, baby, be your own kind. It be your own kind. We was over here having good conversation on Twitter about the punks. Baby, I can't. Yeah, college trip, baby. I can't do. Baby, I can't do nothing. 29. Sure. Um, but yeah, I will be. And I'm trying to go to I got to get tickets so I can go see the Ravens play because they playing the Falcons. The Falcons going to lose, but they playing the Falcons in October 11th, I think. So I need to get tickets to that. Everywhere, really. Wait a minute. Everywhere, really, but downtown parking lots, garages in Edgewood. So I don't plan on really driving my car. I plan on getting Ubers a lot because I just don't like driving no more. I don't like driving no more. But we're going to see how Atlanta treat me. And if I don't like it, I'll just move. Maybe I'll move to California and go over there and bother JW. Get on his motherfucking nerves. Peter Street. Okay. Where's Peter Street at? What's wrong with Peter Street? We're talking about the car break-ins, not your trade fetish. Baby, let me tell you something, JW. I don't have a trade fetish, baby. I fuck with real niggas. I don't have no trade fetish, baby. I don't even use the word trade with the kind of niggas I fuck with. You know what, JW? Okay. JW, girl, you.
Girl, you girl, girl, you just don't know.
You just don't. Because I thought you was out there with them red dresses. But gonna leave me alone. I thought you was out there with them red dresses. It says in Gabor, brother Gabor. What you mean? What happened? Oh, our channels? Thank you. You know, we just try. We try. It says, my man paid for parking and security at a club, and the man left his post to go to the store, and they broke into his car in a matter of seconds. I was pissed. What? What the fuck are they looking for? I used to live on Edgewood when I was in ATL. Now I'm in LA, but I'm moving to NY in a few months. I'm like, money. But how did you like living in Atlanta? And how'd you like living in LA? People, cars get broken into there. Oh, okay. What y'all looking for? And I don't know, are they breaking into cars in Baltimore? I don't know. Maybe they're too busy shooting and killing in Baltimore. Caribbean girl. I had a chicken box yesterday, baby. My last chicken box before I leave Maryland, baby. They must have knew I was leaving Maryland. Baby, the way they hooked me up on that chicken box. Baby, the salt, baby, that mumbo sauce and hot sauce was dripping from the chicken. Do you hear what I'm telling you? That hot sauce and that mumbo sauce was dripping from the chicken. It was dripping from the chicken. I did not get a half. Baby, it was dripping. Baby, when I opened that box up, I said, wait a minute. Was this you? Hold on. Was this you? Shit. I know that's right, baby. I ain't mad at it. Baby. I know that's right. Pay me, bitch. It's your motherfucking club. I can't here to support you and I can't leave my car out there. Atlanta got ghetto, not gonna lie. LA is great, but I'm ready for a change. Okay. LA is my next stop. New York is too cold for me. But I'm an East Coast, I'm an East Coast guy, so who knows? But New York is too cold for me. I think LA is next. Wherever the Lord put me is where I'm gonna be at. I can tell you where I'm not gonna be at. Shamia's house. LA is ghetto too. Everywhere ghetto. What is like, it's a definition of everybody got the definition of ghetto because Baltimore, baby, is well, Baltimore always been ghetto, but because what's the video Caribbean girl? How you gonna raise a? How the village gonna raise a child? If the village is retarded, who gonna raise the? Well, how the video go? Let me see if I can find it. If the village is retarded, so how the video go? Here you go, baby. This is the kind of shit that we get. This is the kind of shit we get. This is the kind of shit, baby. This is the kind of shit that we get in Baltimore. Let me play it for y'all. This is the kind of shit we get on our news station.
You know how we say it take a village to raise a child? But what if the village is retarded? What you think it's going to produce? You know how we say it take a village to raise a child? But what if the village is retarded? What you think it's going to produce?
Baby, that was on national. That was on live TV. The mayor couldn't do nothing but put his head down and laugh. I said, my God. What's it gonna produce? I said, my God. Yeah, that's Uncle T. I said, my God. My God. My God. My God. Anyway, y'all. Here goes somebody on Netflix explaining the ending of The Last House. When you gotta explain the ending of a movie, that mean the movie wasn't good. Did y'all see Spider-Man yet? Y'all see Spider-Man? What? Maybe Shamia give good price at rent. Maybe. I hate how simple rides to take places take a damn hour to get there now. Traffic is horrible. I took a nap one day and woke up to my family blowing me up because we were under a damn tsunami watch. I can't live like this. And what was they gonna do? Baby. You saw it? Did you Baby Spider-Man was good, y'all. No, not yet. Okay, I can't talk about it then. I can't talk about it yet. Okay. I think I'm going to work out. I think I'm going tomorrow after work. Okay. Y'all don't be doing nothing else, but okay. Y'all don't be doing nothing else. Y'all could have seen the movie already. Okay. This weekend I'm seeing Spider-Man. Here we go. Y'all ain't been doing nothing else. Y'all sitting over here watching us do these reviews, but y'all ain't done. That's it. I asked y'all to do one thing. Let's go down there and support Spider-Man. That's down there. Go down there and support Spider-Man, baby. Truth be told, y'all really can watch it on Twitter. Truth be told, y'all really can watch it on Twitter. Spider-Man made his money back, $2.5 billion. And it's not an episode. It's a show. It's a movie on Netflix. This girl, you child. Let me just say when I. Is it good? It was.
Oh, okay.
Busy weekend in New York, Jamaican Day Pride, Saturday, and then Dominican Day Pride. Baby. Now baby. Now forget the red dress run, baby. I want to go to Jamaican and Dominican Pride, baby. I want to go out there, baby. I want to go sleep in your t-shirt. Why don't the girls do pop up at each other's homes anymore? They should pop up at Shamia's townhome to throw Kelly a housewarming. It might be over there. It might be on Cleveland Avenue. I don't know. It might be over there on Cleveland Avenue. In so many words, no. Shamia house. I mean, Kelly, maybe I wouldn't want to drive my Bentley over there. Everyone's at Market Day this weekend. What's Market Day? Baby, let me say, I was telling JW this. I was telling Gabor this also. And I was telling Adrienne this. Red Dress Run. If I'm not mistaken, it's an HIV fundraiser event. To me, it's become so sexual and so gay. Baby, the black gays get a hold of something and they just can't, baby, just make it straight. Just make it straight again, or make it white again, baby. They got the blacks down there and G strings and bending over and dresses, shaking their asses and shit like that. Girl, just. I was looking at some of the videos. I said, girl, y'all just. And the crazy part is, some of y'all tops.
What?
Some of them tops. Y'all just.
Act the fool, girl. I'm here.
The white gays just as worse. They love to get high and sex every day. Maybe y'all can have that lifestyle, baby. I don't know nothing about that lifestyle. I don't know nothing about that lifestyle, baby. Y'all got it. I saw them dresses and the people in the dress. I just. Oh my goodness, yes. All muscular asses be out there looking crazy. No, yes. All the tops I know that went didn't post anything. Baby, because okay. Baby, because when it's that time, when it's time for me to give myself to somebody, and I decide to be, if that's a position I decide to be in, or the Lord tell me to be in, and he out there wearing a red dress, when he gets back home.
Things that were right, things that were wrong.
Get up, Karen.
I'm just saying. And he decides to put on a red dress, and I see the pictures.
Things that were right, things that were wrong.
Get up, Karen.
Oh, no, don't do my friend. Don't do my friend like that. Don't do my friend like that. No. Don't do my friend like that. No. He would never. Mm-mm. He's too damn tall for that. No, we know who you meant, Andrew. We know, baby. Baby, I am. Be careful, they gonna label you homophobic. I am. Sometimes I look at my brother, my sisters. I just be like, what the fuck y'all got going on here? This shit too much. Baby, I be looking at my sisters. I be just be like, girls, it's a lot of shit. No, we know who you talking about. Caribbean girl, we know who you talking about. But I hope JW. I think I got a little bit of phobia in me. I got a little bit of phobia because maybe sometimes my sisters be walking past me and I just. Sometimes my sisters be walking past me and I just. I just be. Right. JW. This for you.
Close the curtains on them bitches.
And they ain't using no condoms. All right, y'all. Fundraiser for AIDS and the deviant party afterwards. Make it make sense, too. Maybe y'all fucking for y'all walking for what y'all get ready to go do. Here we go. Here she go talking crazy to me. Me too, a secondhand embarrassment. I know how to get Char off me though. Char, I know how to get you off me. Go on, Char. I know how to get you up off me, girl. Go on, leave me alone. Go on with your foolishness now. I'm not in the mood for it tonight. Go on now. How you raising funds and swapping fluids, child? Mm-hmm. Go on, leave me alone. Baby, child. Adrian said, we going to the he said we going to the red dress run next year. I just looked at the phone. I didn't say nothing. I just looked at the phone. Because there was one point in life I wanted to go to it, right? But it's too much for me now. I think I get overstimulated. My head start hurting. This shit is too much for me. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Y'all got jobs. But you know, do you, boo? Yeah, mention that when I'm cool. I'm gonna sit here and be quiet. Right, who is we? Bitch, when did you become French? We? I said, no, I'm not going. I said, no, I'm not going to that shit. No, I'm not going to that shit. It's too much. You can go. I think it's the airport. You can go. No. I'll help you pick out the dress. I'm not going. Because what y'all not going to do is when I make it and become the next Michael B. Jordan and I'm on the stage getting my Oscar, what y'all not going to do the next day is be on YouTube with me in a red dress. Oh, no, it's going to storm Tuesday and Wednesday. Damn, I'm supposed to be on the highway. You should punch your friend. I don't know nothing about that lifestyle. Don't know nothing about it. Don't want to know nothing about it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. I don't want to know nothing about it. Anyway, y'all, let me go watch Bad Boys Club. Woo! The Michael Jackson will become on tomorrow on Stars. If y'all haven't seen it already. Used to be so cool, yes. Now, if you probably got me in my 20s or something like that, I probably would have did it. But baby, I'm almost 40 years old. And you think I'm about to put a dress on? And I ain't getting no check for it. I still haven't seen that movie. We know, JW, you ain't seen shit. We know. Baby, let's see how big Grand Theft Auto gonna be real quick. Grand Theft Auto gonna be the biggest game of all time. They are literally doing an extended look of Grand Theft Auto 6 on August 27th at 3 o'clock on Netflix. When I tell you that y'all might not be hearing from me for when that game drop, y'all gonna have to send a goddamn what's the people that come to the house? A courtesy check or whatever it's called. Cause I'm be in that game, baby. I can't wait for that game to drop. I cannot wait for Grand Theft Auto to drop. I don't like playing online though, cause the kids they be talking shit and stuff like that. Child, watch them push it back. Naomi, go. Naomi.
Girl, you girl, you just don't know.
Yeah, welfare check. Thank you. Naomi, go on with your bullshit, Naomi. Naomi, go on with your bullshit.
Girl, please stop talking. Please.
Naomi, go on with your bullshit now. I gotta go. You about to piss me off. Let me go. I come down here and I just come down here to do the news for y'all. I got Char when we put a motherfucking dress on. Now you saying the goddamn game might get pushed back, baby. I don't know what I done did to y'all.
Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my
Baby, let me, baby,
I'm done. Cut the show. I'm done. Take me off. Take me off. Cut the show. I'm done.
Can you make that commitment for him?
I'm done. Have you met Tyler yet? There she go. They go in with her bullshit. Let me go. They go, baby, Naomi girl about to cut you out. Naomi, leave me alone, Naomi. Leave me alone, Naomi. Welcome to Atlanta, bitch. I do want to see his studio though. That big ass sign that say Tyler Perry Studios. I am gonna drive over there one day. I'm gonna say, "Hey Tyler, girl, it's me. That's your sis. Tyler, girl, it's me. Let me in. It's me. It's me, Tyler, girl. Let me in, girl. Girl, stop playing, Tyler, girl. Let me in. It's cold out here. Got these goddamn poodles out here and shit. Let me see your son or your daughter, whatever you want to call her. Anyway, be careful over there, baby. If I go to Tyler Perry house, if I go to Tyler Perry house, baby. If I go to Tyler Perry house, baby. You see my name on the billboard. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Baby, when I get baby, with my story, the judge gonna be just like this. With my story, the judge gonna be like this, and Tyler gonna be like this with my story. Mm-hmm. If I get to tell baby, if I get over there with Tyler Perry, babies, the studio's in the hood. You lying to me? You lying to me? It's in the hood. Wow. And have it all on camera. Have it all on camera. It says, I don't want to see you with a crazy ass wig on your head. Oh, but you wanted to see me in a goddamn dress. Yes, it's in the hood. Really? You should go to Fayetteville. Baby, who driving to Fayetteville? Ain't Fayetteville far? And what is that, a studio? Where they building a new aren't they building the my goodness. Aren't they building the is it Paramount or Lionsgate? I think it's Paramount Studios. No, it's in Fayetteville, Georgia, ain't it? Because if it's in North Carolina, baby, I'm definitely not going to that one. You know how far Fayetteville, North Carolina is? Shit. That's the military base. Is it you ever watch Ultimate Girls Trip? I already started. I'm not reviewing it, but I'm gonna watch it. Is is it Lionsgate or Paramount? What is the new movie studio and new movie studio? In Atlanta, because I think they're building one. They're building one in New Jersey also. Lionsgate. It's gonna be in Douglasville. Where's Douglasville at? Located South Atlanta, Georgia. Heads over. So how you say it? Something Studios. It covers 700 acres. It features 32 sound stages, including a massive 408. Oh, so that's where the movies be getting filmed at. Known projects like the Marvel Universe, like Avengers, Endgames, and Galaxy was filmed there. It's 25 miles south of there. Oh, so it's not that far then. Okay. Netflix is building one too, or has Netflix already built? I'm not sure if Netflix is building one. Oh, I didn't know there was one. There's one in Georgia. Get Rich or Die Trying headquarters. Near Clayton County. Okay. J. Cole from Fayetteville. Yeah, from Fayetteville, North Carolina. He from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I didn't know Netflix is building a studio. Netflix Studio Atlanta. Let's see. Oh wow. It says Netflix does not own or operate a dedicated space brand. Oh, so they don't have one. It's called Center Space. It's a 35-acre studio lot that hosts major Netflix series featuring extensive staging. Okay. Hmm. It's a new studio on the south side. It's owned by the Cathy family, Chick-fil-A. Oh. See, it has Tyler Perry has studios. Tyler Perry bought the military base and converted it into the Tyler Perry Studios. Douglasville is not too far from Six Flags. Oh, okay. I know where that's at. Well, I don't know where it's at, but I kind of know where it's at. Oh. Y'all think Drew over there? Oh. You know what's so crazy that Sydney Starr got arrested in Hateville, and I stayed in Hateville twice. It ain't nothing over there, girl. How you get arrested in Hateville? It ain't nothing but Delta headquarters, Porsha, and the Chick-fil-A headquarters, girl. How you get? Girl, what the fuck was you doing over there with a 13-year-old? Nasty bitch. Nobody Drew. Yeah, nobody. You think she gonna be? No, nobody Drew gonna be with Tyler Perry. Imagine Stranger Things, right? That would have been sick. Right? Why was she over there? Right? What the fuck she was doing over there? Nasty. When I say it's nice, it's nice. Please make it your mission to visit one day when you. Okay, I'll do that. Let me write that down right now. Let me do that. Right. Matter of fact, let's see how far it is from my house. I just had it up. Oh, here it is. All right. So let's go to the maps and let's do some research. Khadijah. Up the ladder to the roof and we'll be right out of heaven. Up the come on and walk, come on and talk. Oh, wow, it's a nice little drive, honey. So it's 41 minutes away from where I live at. Okay, 34 miles. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, I feel like it's out here by oh no, that's the opposite side. Maybe that's not Victoria's Secret got a whole outlet. Oh, Veronica's Secret. Oh, no, Victoria. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna put that on my list. It's cheap and no one wants to live out there. That's why, right? Oh, that's where they shoot a lot of the movies. See, I wish Baltimore had stuff like that. Baltimore, it's too congested here. There's nowhere to put it in Baltimore or DC. I don't think it would have to be in like Frederick. Who wants to drive to Frederick? Like it would have to be like if we had a studio up here. It had to be like no, it can't be in Annapolis. It would have to be in like shit. Yeah, Frederick, Hagerstown. Yeah, it had to be somewhere like that. We ain't got no space for no studio. We ain't got the space. We damn sure ain't got the space in DC. I was surprised they put Amazon in DC. Oh yeah, Cecil County. Have to be out there towards Delaware almost, and that's too close to Because I don't know where else it would be at. Hopefully, when I come back to Maryland, that bridge we started getting built. Anyway, y'all, I'm just gonna running my mouth. Okay, it's on my list. Okay, so that's on my list. The furniture row is on my list. Living spaces is on my list. This studio, I'll learn how to pronounce the name one day on my list. The aquarium is on my list. The Coca-Cola factory is on my list. Status, it's a restaurant that's in North Carolina. You got one in Atlanta. Maybe the Carolina one in maybe them got them lamb chops. Ooh, Jesus. What else? Coca-Cola factory is on my list. And what else? That's on my list. The things I'm gonna do. I just made spaghetti squash for the first time and it came out really good. What's spaghetti squash? Is that something healthy? So I got a lot of stuff to do. In my list of run down real quick. I got to move, of course. I got to get my apartment set up. That little ass apartment. I got that apartment set up. I gotta find boxing classes. I gotta find a trainer. Um, uh, I need to find acting classes, improv classes, speech classes. Not all at the same time, of course, but those are all things I want to start finding. Then I need to start getting like auditions done. I need to set up my second bedroom as like Q, you did all this? Robin, you did all of this? Yes, healthy sub the noodles or squash. Okay. So yeah, I plan on being busy. I gotta give y'all more content. You know what's so crazy? So when I first was like, I want to move, I wanted a loft. Because I had always envisioned like lofts give me like grown and sexy. So I had went to the Atlantic Station lofts, girl. I was like, baby, y'all can keep this. That man was talking about $2,800, and that was before the fees. I was like, for this? That man showed me that loft. That man showed me that loft at Atlantic Station lofts. Mm-mm. I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, I gotta find somebody for my hair. Thank you. Find somebody for my hair. I hope I can get a one stop and one. Hope I just got my hair done, so I'm fine for right now. But I hope I can find a one stop shop. Ain't worth it at all. I was looking at lofts last week, but they're not any in the city. I was looking into. Yeah, I feel like the kind of loft I want. I feel I need to have money for the kind of loft I want. Um, it was this one place I was gonna move into. It was like right. I still might move there too. It's downtown, but it's like outside of downtown, if that makes sense. But it's downtown, and the view was everything. And then it was these one apartments I was gonna move into, and I never realized it until I got back home. I said, "Bitch, they only had one closet." But I think I was so the view had caught me. I didn't pay nothing to nothing else. I'm bringing my dog. I'm coming back to get him in October, so I'm bringing my dog, my dog, um, and what else? Am I missing something? Of course, hang out, and stuff like that. But I don't really plan on like I need the network. I need a network. Um, I need a network. So yeah. Um, I think I'm gonna go out for Pride. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna go out for Pride weekend, not the whole weekend. I'm gonna go out for Pride weekend. Yeah, they do lack adequate closet space. You see how JW tried to put that word there like I couldn't say it, baby. When I tell you, baby, y'all trying me tonight, baby. Baby, he must think I was Porsha, honey. And I feel like he was typing it like, yeah, that bitch ain't gonna say this word. I can say adequate. I'm thinking about cutting his hair off though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. We'll see. Because it's getting too long. I'll show it to y'all next week when I'm in the right space to show y'all. I'll show y'all next week. It's getting too long. But I want to comb it out to see how long it is, and I think I want to go back to cornrows. We'll see. That's how y'all do me though. That's how y'all do. It's okay. It's okay, baby. I'm like Porsha, baby. I don't fall down. I falls up. I'm very college, baby. I'm very college educated. Spell bridesmaids. The S is not silent, honey. Um, what else do I have to tell y'all? That's kind of it. Great reunion. I think I did a good job in my review. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Um, I have like all these like what's so crazy? Chat GPT has actually people laugh at it, but it's actually helped. It's actually done a great job for showing me how I set my place up. So I want to do like this panel wall, but I gotta figure out how I can get somebody to do it, baby. I've been and did it, knock the whole damn wall down. So I gotta find somebody to do it for me. Hopefully it's not a lot of money, but I want to kind of like, cause I always do like grades and stuff. I'm trying to like do something different. So I'm really in love with olive green right now. I'm really in love with it. Oh, I saw this badass Cadillac Escalade today. This white girl was driving. It was blue, but when she drove it, it was black. But when she stopped, it was blue. That motherfucking Escalade was sickening. That Escalade was sickening. Yeah. So like, I type in I'll type in let me see what I typed in. I typed in like build me a living room. Um and stuff like that. And I decided like what kind of like my color scheme that I want to go with, and I kind of like showed the pictures of my apartment, and it kind of built off of that. So it built me it built me a living room with the colors I like, and it built me I wonder if I can show it to y'all. Let me see if I can show it to y'all real quick. I don't know if it's gonna let me do it. Make sure I show y'all the right pictures. Na na na. No no. No no. Oh my god, the girls are fighting. All right, let me see. Can I show y'all this picture? Is it gonna let me show it though? I need to clean this damn camera out. Let me see. Is it gonna let me do it? Let me see. Is it gonna let me do it? Let me take this here, put this there. That's not the one I want to show y'all though. I think it's this one. All right, hold on, give me a second, y'all. Let me see if it's gonna let me. It's gonna let me do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it. Oh, let me get rid of this. Oh no, I can't get rid of that. That's my favorite picture of Big Tigger. I can't get rid of that. That's my picture of Big Tigger, baby. Ow. Let me do this. Okay. So it do stuff like this. It's like this is kind of like this is not my apartment, but it's kind of like a concept of my apartment. So it does stuff like this. What's another one I can show y'all? I want to do this panel wall. I can show y'all the panel wall I want to do. See, I don't have a problem showing y'all stuff. I ain't gonna do y'all like y'all do me. Share with me. Share with me. I can get rid of this picture. I can put this picture up here. And then when you do it at the bottom, like if you click on it, it'll take you to like an Amazon link, and you can find stuff off Amazon. So it does stuff like this. So I want to do this panel wall, and then it helped me like pick out my bedroom and stuff like that. So yeah, yep, chat, it does that. All right, we got 5 minutes. I'm getting up off of here. I told you I was getting up off here a long time ago. What else? So yeah, y'all should try it. Y'all should try it. So yes, I'm going to Atlanta. I'm not nervous, but I'm not nervous in a bad way. I'm nervous in like a good way because I feel like my life about to change, but for the good. And yeah, I'm just excited to see what the city has to give. I was against Atlanta for a very long time though. Please understand I was against Atlanta for a very long time. But I think I was against Atlanta because I was like, all I see is gay shit and fighting. I don't want to go down there for that. But then I have to remind myself, just like any city, it's a whole nother part of the city that you've never eaten that they don't even show, right? They just always, especially with black cities, they just always show the negative. And I was like, I'm sure there's a whole nother part of Atlanta that I know nothing about. So, it's crime everywhere. You can't stop the crime. So yeah, just like when I was going to go to LA, I had people telling me, "Well, don't live downtown because there's a whole bunch of homeless people and stuff like that." So oh baby, dude, I would never. If I go to Piedmont Park, baby, times, baby, this must be. Let me shut up, baby. I would never. I would never. I would never. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go during the daytime, let alone at night. I'd be out there, honey, be screaming, "The police coming, y'all!" and watch the girls get to running. I'll get this baby scream, "The police coming, y'all!" Watch the baby, the girls get to running with their pants down. Atlanta is very white. How you know, JW? Shit. Stay away from Lake Lanier. Oh, trust. You know, Lake Lanier, you don't come back. I don't even want to ride past a sign that say Lake Lanier. Matter of fact, I don't even want to know where it's at. As long as it ain't by me, I'm good. I can go back to making Sunday dinners. I wonder if somebody gonna take me on a date when I get out there. If you ain't got no money, baby, you ain't got no money, I don't want to go on a date with you. And I ain't got time to meet no. I know some. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for who you think you know. I ain't got time for that. Either you know them or you don't. I can do my own networking. But the crazy thing is, I'm actually shy in person. So I can actually be a shy person sometimes. So I need some of these classes to help me break some of that out. It says, you said, I was born and raised Atlanta, so my outlook on Atlanta is different. I wanted to move to another state before having my daughter, but I love my city. Oh, what state did you want to move to? New York? I don't know nobody in Yonkers. I ain't fucking with nobody in Yonkers. Oh, that's why there was the crowd downstairs. BTS is here at the stadium. Oh, speaking of stadiums, I watched Usher and Chris Brown last night. That was a long ass show, child. I thought I wanted to see Chris Brown and Usher in person. I don't. But that was a long ass show. Damn, that was a long ass show. I think the show started at 8 o'clock and it was over at like 12 o'clock. Or it started at 9 and over at 12. That was a long ass show. Also, be mindful of apartment buildings. Downtown has been issues with homeless people sneaking in and living in the stairwells. Oh, yeah, I'm not moving downtown. I was going to move downtown. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I was gonna move downtown, and then the girl had told me that the World Cup was coming. And yes, it's over with now, but it had turned me off. That's all I want to do with that. But I thought I wanted to live downtown, but I don't. I actually want to move to Sandy Springs. I watched it on TikTok. I actually want to move to Sandy Springs because Sandy Springs remind me of an area that I live in now. But I didn't get approved for the place. Thanks to me being on furlough last year. So I'll probably get approved next time I apply. Because I was like, these are cute. And it was quiet and everything like that. So I think my next stop is going to be Sandy Springs. And I'm not far from Sandy Springs. So I wanted to stay south. So Texas, Dallas, North Carolina, or anywhere in Florida. Don't move to North Carolina. Charlotte ain't got nothing. Charlotte ain't nothing but a mini Atlanta. Yeah, I like Sandy Springs and Dunwoody. Yeah. Sandy Springs is nice. All I want is you. All right, y'all. Let me go. Let this dog go to the bathroom. Honey ain't going down there. And go lay down. Watch Bad Boys Club. My ratchetness for the night. So I can act like a professional tomorrow. I ain't doing nothing tomorrow. Anyway, y'all have a great night. I will try to talk to y'all this week. Of course, I'll see y'all over there on the Boys channel. But I will try to do a video this week. If not, I definitely will get with y'all next week. Because next week, I'll be at ATLN. And I will talk to y'all later. Enjoy y'all night. Enjoy y'all week. And y'all have a great night. Bye.